Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Redskins going up against the Giants. So now let's go to Landover, Maryland, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The Redskins are ready to run back this kick. Josh Brown getting his team set as we're about to get underway. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot, and
ball's picked off. The tackle is made. He has twice been named Super Bowl MVP quarterback Eli Manning. First down coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. Just a quick drop back. And Cruz is tackled down after a gain of 7. We watched them in practice this week, Phil, practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football game. They got the quarterback and receivers to make it happen.
They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down. Third down. This pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
Nice job of the defense finally getting off the field. That's what you want to do. Just get in the situation, get the other offense in a third down situation, make the play, then get off the field. Good job.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Let's go.
Dropping back 3. Pulls it in. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first.
Redskins did a good job that time keeping the defense off balance. They throw the football. They pick up some solid yards now, and they can choose from run or pass.
Get ready.
The Redskins have it at the 34. He makes the catch, and he knows where he has to get to pick up the first.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The Redskins approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. He's stacked up at that point. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today.
Let's go.
The Redskins take it from the 38. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's taken down at the 42. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Throw to the left. The reception, easy, wide open.
Well, you play this cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Finds his mark, and the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
The Redskins did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
2nd and 2. The Redskins get a first down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. First down at the 27. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job very well and gets in there and makes the tackle for no gain.
2nd down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Unable to bring it in.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The jumbo set on the field. He's got the catch. Brought down after a gain of 15.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Now 1st and 10. McGill. Gain maybe 5.
Redskins, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Feeds him again. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first. Right now, this is a team that trails. And they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. They're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
It's 3rd down coming up. What a drive this has been.
Let's go.
Sticks to his hands. Taken down a yard short of the first.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB.
Handoff out of the hand. He's in.
Well, when the offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Redskins lined up now for the point after. Extra point was good. The Giants' return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 7-3. Takes off from the 5. Jernigan's tackled down at the 17. First down here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Manning's back in shotgun formation.
Coughed up the football.
This one's going back the other way. Good piece of tackling.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
They bring in the extra tight end. 6 in the books.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it, got the touchdown.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. across the 20 and tackled at the 21. They come to the line, and it's first down. Robinson's marked down at the 41.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
First and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. The Giants have it at the 34. Makes the catch. Nice tackle.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
And Manningham's going to get set in the slot for this the ball onto the other side of the field.
Quarterbacks love this, Jim, when they throw a short pass and the receiver catches it and picks up big yards after the catch. We call that yak, yards after the catch. Nice job.
1st and 10. And Jennings going to secure the handoff. Brought down at the 38. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback space. Quarter complete, and we'll take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That leads us to 2nd down. Beckham's in the slot. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. He's got the catch. Robinson's met after a gain of 3.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 3rd down and 3. With 2 hands, he has it.
Oh, man, Jim, this just drives everybody crazy. The fans, even announcers like you and I, it's 3rd and short, and you throw and complete the pass, but it's still not enough to get the 1st down.
Offense.
He'll try this one from 55. The kick, and it's through there. The kick is good.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Redskins are getting set for their next possession. The Redskins come out. Jumbo package on the field. 1st down and 10. To the ground. And gains about 1.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap. And they hold that run to a short gain.
2nd down now. The Redskins line up in the pistol offense. Takes it on the counter. And he's tackled down after picking up the 1st.
Redskins offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Has his man. Gains 14.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Get past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
It's a 2 tight end formation. They're going back up top. He brings it in here, and he's got the 1st.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Looking to go up top again on 1st down. He has the grab. The Redskins now move the chains. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the 1st half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
Get ready.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Beeson's able to swat the pass away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area. Read the quarterback in a wonderful position to knock the pass down.
The Redskins have it at the 24. Looking to the right side and throwing. Browns in on the tackle.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. He knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed the pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Getting away from the pressure. This will be second down. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Outside now on the toss. And that's Beeson shutting this play down for a loss.
The defense is fired up right here, aren't they? They know it's third and goal. This game is close. They make a stop here. That is big time for their football team.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Short run, and it's a touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. In this third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there to get the touchdown running the football.
The Giants prepare to return the kickoff. Jernigan's got it. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. They face first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Play action fake, looking to throw. Almost intercepted that time.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Second down and 10. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 44. And Jennings taking the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The great thing about the draw play, just for a split second, the defense thinks it's pass. Now they're reacting instead of attacking, and allows you to get a few extra yards.
The Giants step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Keeps it here. And he's thrown to the ground.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both full. They get run over and they give up the sack.
Third down on the way. Beckham is a receiver in the slot. Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. The catch is made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Redskins offense now marches onto the field. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. First down at the 20. They'll go ground. Tackles made.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
And now we've reached the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Gets it out for the completion. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, what?
And intercepted. brings the play to an end.
Beeson's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
It's first down as they head to the line. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Manning from the shotgun. And he's taken down. After that sack, dropped them back 9 yards. It sets up second down and 19. And Manningham's lined up now as a slot receiver. Out of the shotgun formation. And he's sacked again. Third down now. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. Out of the shotgun. And he hauls it in. The Redskins signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. And so now they'll call on Weatherford to punt the football. First down here. The jumbo set on the field. Throws to the right. The defense had that one covered.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Double tight end formation. The Redskins will take the snap from the 25. Always aware of the chains. He's got the catch, and he's got the first. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. The Redskins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. This play set up by the long gainer. Throws the pass. Still on his feet. Tackled by Antrell Roll. The Redskins will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Looking across the middle, Brown's able to knock the pass away.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
Second and goal from the 8. And that pass is deflected by Roll.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Offense lines up here. Third and goal from the 8. The defense gets a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The kick is no good. No good. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Takes off from the 5, and they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Giants are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Quarters formation here for the defense. Beckham's lined up in the slot. And here we go. The first snap of the second half has his target.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
And Jennings got it on the handoff. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Handoff out of the eye. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Always important to know where you are in the football field. That time, a good job by the ball carrier. Just ekes out a first down. Nice job.
Eli Manning will take From the center here. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Catch made. Robinson's marked down after a gain of 4.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Quarters formation here for the defense. And Jennings handed the football. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Jennings able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
Now 1st and 10. Wilson's going to take the handoff now.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Now it's time for the defensive coordinator to make a different call here. The offense is just marching down the field. You're in your own territory. You got to come up with a stop.
Offense lines up here. Manning's got it in the gun. Catch made along the sideline.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have 4th down coming up.
They bring him to the turf.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1. Finding the end zone is a skill some running backs don't always have. But this one, this back right here, is capable of capping off his runs with scores.
Jim, when you hear he has a nose for the end zone, that is true about this running back. And what I mean by that, he judges the situation, knows what he has to do, and either runs over or runs around the guy that's going to get him into the end zone. Great job here today.
As they continue to lead, you do wonder if this team will run the football more, even though it has been really ineffective to this point.
No, I'd say this. I would go with the pass. You know, you can win the game in the NFL just passing the football. That's what they're going to have to do here today. The run game, it's been rough, and I don't see it changing.
Debs could have had the interception that time.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
Breaks away. Fumble. And he's brought to the ground. He's brought down.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard.
We have a review coming from the booth. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned. First down on the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And Jennings going to secure the handoff, and that's a gain of 10.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
And Tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And Cruz is going to get set in the slot for this snap. On the way, third down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And they are in on Wilson.
Wilson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Giants take it from the 28. Play fake. He'll throw it over the middle. And there's Cruz in on the stop.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Here's the first snap after the big play. There's a signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Redskins are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 21-13. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. The Redskins bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. First down at the 27. Brings it in. He's taken down at the 47. And take a look at the numbers, and you can see the difference here, by and large, has come down to the passing attack.
It has. I think the coaches realized early the quarterback was hot. So what did they do? They kept giving him the football, and he kept moving it down the field.
Has his target. He's brought to a halt.
What a defense. They give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Got the completion. That'll stop the play right there.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Get ready.
Second and goal from the 6. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
The Redskins with the PAT to come. Makes the PAT. The Redskins kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Makes the catch at the 7. They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down. Offense readying for the snap. Full house formation. And Jennings got on the handoff. That picks up 11.
Jennings, the guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Beckham's in the slot. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. The final quarter begins with this snap. Taken down at the 45.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Giants will take the snap from the 45. Catch made by Mario Manningham.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Second down and 7. On the money. And he heads to the sidelines out of bounds.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
First down here after the completion. Beckham's a receiver in the slot. They go screen with Jennings.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Makes the catch in open space.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And Jennings handed the football. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Offense lines up here. Tight end in motion. Second and goal from the 7. And he's forced to the ground.
How about the defense on that play? They were not fooled. They see the pass coming. They get the penetration. They get to the quarterback quick, and that's a big sack down near the goal line.
Third and 12. He'll fire it out to the left. Interception. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they finally come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. First down at the 20. They'll go ground. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 11. Here's the handoff. Beeson's going to make the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The defense gets the sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
And the fair catch is made by Holiday. Great starting field position for the offense. And Manningham's lined up now as a slot receiver. from the shotgun. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. The tackle is made. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job. Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Second down coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. But the hit knocks the ball out. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
That job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose? Because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 20.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on fourth down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
Back to the air here on first down. Gets about 9 on the play. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
Mukamara's all over that offense and brings him down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Offense lines up here. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And converts on the 3.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
Holiday will field the catch. First down coming up. Reaches out and grabs it. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7. Beckham's lined up in the slot. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. That's Manning and Cruz combining. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here. He's looking to the right here on this throw. That picks up 7. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They're going to the hurry. Drop back, shotgun formation. And he's thrown to the ground. After that sack, it's now second down and 17. Beckham is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Manning's going to take it from the gun. And he's dropped for a loss. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Quarters formation here for the defense. Out of the gun. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. That's going to be a timeout charge to the offense. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Secures it. The ball is out.
In close games, it's not always about the offense coming from behind. How about the defense this time? They step up, they make the big hit, get the fumble, and the turnover.
The jumbo set on the field. And he is tackled at the 44.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Redskins come out in the pistol. 2nd and 3. They give it to him on the counter. He's got a wide open alley. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Giants await the kickoff after giving up a devastating score for their side. The score's 38-13. Jernigan's got a chance for a return. He's tackled at the 30. The Giants are set for their next possession. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. Ball's on the ground. The defense has the football. He stacked up at that point.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
1st and 10. Airtight coverage, incomplete.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 10. Finds his mark. The Redskins get a 1st down.
When you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
Well, that had nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but still a very nice play there on the last play to score that touchdown.
The Redskins lined up now for the point after. Count it. The Redskins are about to kick the football back, but it's the offense celebrating and the defense doing all the setup. That fumble recovery gave them great field position, setting up the score. Holiday on the return, and he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage, 1st down. And this will probably wrap things up here. Long, but it's incomplete. Most times, Phil, a rivalry game comes down to the wire, but this was one-sided today.
Yeah, you know, Jim, when you play a rivalry game, it's that for a reason, because you know them so
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's the Redskins going up against the Giants. Now we'll take you out to FedEx Field, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
So that means Trendon Holiday will be back for the opening kick. The Redskins ready to get this action started. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Trotting onto the field, the Giant record holder for passing touchdowns for a career and in the playoffs. Two-time Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning. First down here. Shotgun look here for Eli Manning. From the gun. Taken down.
So that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Eli Manning out to Victor Cruz.
Number 10.
Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. Third and a long way to go. Breaks out of the tackle. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Three-step drop, looking to the right side and throwing. Picks up 8 here.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection. He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
Second down and 2. Finds Reed, and that's a gain of 9.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Let's go.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Makes the reception. And he's brought down, but he has the first.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB.
The offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Right side, and he gains maybe 3. This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. 3rd and 7. Halu's going to take the handoff now. All set to punt here. Signals and makes the fair catch. come to the line, and it's first down. And Jennings lined up in a single back formation. He'll keep it on the play fake. Brings it into his body. That's a gain of 7.
The Giants did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, second and short, really puts the defense in a tough position.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Third down and 7. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
He's going to try and return this punt. Fights through contact. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
Special teams is usually overlooked in football games, but it plays a big part in winning and losing. How about that punt return that time? Good job, good blocks, and a good run.
First down at the 49. Catch made. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
This is third down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Good piece of tackling.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think in the NFL now, is third shortest run to football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
First down at the 35. And he's forced to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
The Redskins snap it at the 41. Has his man. Gains 20.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're going back up top. Throws to the right. Reaches out and snatches it.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field. Nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch just short of the first down.
Let's go.
Second down, 2 to go. Pulls it in. That's a gain of 8.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good, solid pickup.
Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The Redskins were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Jernigan's got it, and he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. They face first down. And Jennings in the backfield. Single back set. Play action, Manning. The defense gets the sack.
I know a lot of people are going to be surprised by this, but when you take those blindside hits, they don't hurt as much as you think because you had no idea it was coming, your body's loose, and you can absorb the hit.
It's now second down. Beckham in the slot. And Jennings going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does, it fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
Now looking at third down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Catch made. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Well, it was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Looking for a lane on the return. He'll pick up 7 this time. The Redskins will begin their drive from the 36 now. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. First down at the 36. Got the completion. Nice tackle. Here's a look now at a tight end who has been heavily featured in the passing game so far, partner.
Yeah, he has been featured, and look, it's such a tough job for the linebackers today. Now they expect them to cover tight ends who can run like wide receivers. Then they say, oh no, when it's not a pass, go up there and stop the run. Hard to do both, so this tight end's having great success so far. Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Looking to go up top again on first down. And it's John Beeson who makes the tackle. And Phil, you look at this offense right now. They've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they
makes the grab. Touchdown.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The Redskins will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. Holiday fields the kick, and they're all over him at the 18-yard line. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Beckham, the receiver in the slot. They go draw. Tackles made. Coming up, second down. And Cruz is lined up now as a slot receiver. That left side. That's Manning and Cruz combining.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that first down marker.
The Giants take it from the 28. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. They're in punting formation. He's going to try and return this one. And he is brought down at the 39. The Redskins ready to take over the football. The jumbo set on the field. The Redskins have it at the 39. He's tackled right at the 48.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Picked up a couple that time.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Makes the reception. That's a pickup of 14.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle usually is wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time. You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down throw. Nice throw and catch. Just short of a first down.
Pulls it in. McClain's there to take him down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. It's a 2 tight end formation. Staying with the passing game on first down. Gains 14.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots, not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Back to the air here on first down. Finds his mark, and that'll gain just a few yards. Here we are in the first half, and the tight end has already put up numbers that would be good enough for a full game or 2.
Yeah, the numbers look great, but I give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Good blocking, and this quarterback so far, he has been pinpoint, and the tight end has taken advantage of it.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense lines up here. 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing it, rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Man, what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Fields the football at the 8. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. It's first down as they head to the line. Manning's got everybody split out wide. From the gun. Knocked away, incomplete.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. He's looking to the right here. That's an interception. That brings the play to an end.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job. Good reading of the quarterback and a nice catch.
1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. That's a gain of 10.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Out to the left. He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. He's got the catch, and that's a gain of 10.
A lot of times you look at the drag route and you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, it's just short of getting the first down.
Offense lines up here. Throws the pass. A takeaway. They bring him to the turf.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Sticks to his hands. Clark's there to make the stop. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Beckham is lined up in the slot. First down at the 24. Play fake. Victor Cruz hauls in. A pass was fired in there. The Giants will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Let's see how they back up the big play here. They're going to get him here for a sack. Second down here. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Under fire all day. A timeout charge to the offense. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. And they get to him again. They'll call on Weatherford for the punt. That does it for the first half. Giants trail in this one. Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down here. The Redskins break huddle and show a jumbo look. The third quarter begins with this play. Picks up the first down. As we get another look at the stats in a game where you're winning, you expect your quarterback to come up big. And that has been the case today.
It's been an outstanding day from the quarterback position. Decision-making, throws all over the field, accuracy. You can't ask your quarterback to do any more than he has done today.
Reed's got the first as he's brought down.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock. And that is an art, and this team is good at it.
They're going back up top. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Second down and 10. Looking across the middle. The Redskins now move the chains. Reed's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment.
Get ready.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down.
Again, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Staying with the passing game on first down. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him. That football came loose. Incomplete pass.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Gains 18.
Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. 1st and goal from the 2. Makes the touchdown.
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm who can just fire that football into some tight spots. And then it helps when your receiver has got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
The Giants have been flat out manhandled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score's 28-0. They tackle them at the 26-yard line. The Giants getting set now for the next series. And Jennings lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Picks up about 5. The Giants have had trouble protecting their quarterback today. Manning's trying to stay upright and make the plays, but it's tough to do so when you're constantly being hit.
Yeah, no matter what you do as a quarterback, though, you can't start looking at the pass rush. You have to keep your focus down the field, and you can't flinch.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Handoff by Manning. Breaks out of that one. And Jennings is brought down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The Giants from the 32. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. All you can do, just keep picking up those 1st downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
1st down at the 40. And Jennings taking the handoff. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And Cruz is going to get set in the slot for this snap and pick up about 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle, and there's Cruz.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half, but you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Giants will take the snap from the 45. And he's intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Redskins come out in a jumbo set. 1st down and 10. Handoff. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. They have the lead, but they have no running game to speak of to this point. That may change here down the stretch, trying to take the air out of the football.
Yeah, you're going to have to run it some just to work the clock and try to get the situations in your favor, but maybe every once in a while, fake that run and get an easy pass to keep that clock moving.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The jumbo set on the field, trying to work that left side. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. Creating space, being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football, and this guy's taking advantage of them so far here today.
Taking a look at the rush totals, both these defenses have to be happy with those numbers.
Yes, Jim, I'm sure they're happy what they've done. They've made the offense one-dimensional. So when you have an offense that can't run, just think about one thing. And what's that? Go after that quarterback.
Second down and 7. They want to keep feeding him the football.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. Staying with the running game on first down. Good for only a yard.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Let's go.
He's going to get another carry. Kiwanuka's there to take him down.
Always a good idea to try to run the football when you get down the red zone, because passing the football can be hard at times when you get close to the end zone. But the defense was ready, and they step up and make the stop for a little gain.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Throws to the right. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
A lot of tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Redskins have their defense to thank for those points. That interception setting up the score that the offense was able to finish off. Jernigan's got it on the return. Brought down at the 26. The Giants offense ready now to see what it can do. The Giants snap it up at the 26. And he's thrown to the ground.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. And Jennings got it on the handoff. And Jennings is brought down.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
One last play before the quarter ends. It'll be third down. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. He's got the catch. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
First down at the 39. With 2 hands, he has it.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 30. Manning into coverage that time and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Offense lines up here, and Cruz is in the slot. The Giants will take the snap from the 30. And he's taken down.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
It's 3rd and 15 here after the sack. Ball's loose. Recovery by the offense.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback, or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
First down on the way. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. Second down. Double tight end formation. They'll run it here. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
3rd and short. They call his name again. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Slashes to the left side, and that'll be a gain of about 2. And here we have second down. Offense lines up here. And Morris is handed the football. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
The Redskins offensive line, they had a mental mistake here. Why? Because they let somebody go unblocked. It leads to a tackle for a loss of yards on the carry.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Wants to go deep. A near interception that time by Rogers Cromartie.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
And he's brought to the ground. The Giants now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Offense lines up here. Manning's got it in the gun. Throws the pass. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Tight ends in motion here. Second down and 6. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. Third down. Offense lines up here. Manning from the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
And that's a gain of maybe 5. The Redskins now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. The Redskins approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. He's brought down.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football.
Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine, Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The replay upstairs overturns the call on the field.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Handoff made. In on the stop.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's third and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down. You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
The Redskins come out. Jumbo package on the field. Jenkins is the one who made the big stop.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a third and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
The jumbo set on the field. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down following the run. The Redskins step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Looking to the right side and throwing. Very nearly intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
It'll be a touchback. First down, offense readying for the snap. Beckham's a receiver in the slot. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's brought to a halt. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Pass is intercepted. That'll stop the play right there.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
That's second down coming up. The Redskins will go with the pistol on this play. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
That's just not a good call on the offensive side. You know, when it's second and short, they think, well, let's just pick up the first down. The defense was ready. You got to have better play calling than that.
The Redskins, pistol set here. Third down and 3. Tackle by Antrell Roll.
A running back must always know the situations. Third and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
The Redskins line up in the pistol. Now first and 10. And they go back to the ground. Picks up 8 here.
This offense has been spectacular today, Jim. Here they are in the red zone again. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to score.
Second down now. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. And Morris is going to take the handoff now. Gains 5. The Redskins call a timeout. Their first. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. The defense comes out in the nickel. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
This will be the final snap. 2nd down and 10. The defense gets a sack. So much anticipation and build-up leading into this one, and then in the end, well, you walk away with a loss like that. How will they be able to deal with this?
Well, the fact that it was so one-sided, that really helps a little bit. The fact that you were never in the game, so emotionally you don't.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Redskins going up against the Eagles. So now let's go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The Redskins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. And Alex Hendry has this one all set for kickoff. Right at about the 28-yard line. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable, and I think play better. He should do well here today.
1st and 10. He has the grab. The tackle was made.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
He'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Back to the air here on 1st down. Looks to his left. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. The jumbo set on the field. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. If this defensive lineup is going to have the better of it today, it must get a big performance from Connor Barwin.
Connor Barwin, Jim, why they like him down here in Philadelphia is because he's big, rangy, and tough. That's what you want from your outside linebacker. We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Johnson's met at the 23. Starting at quarterback, the young man that Chip Kelly entrusted with his high-speed offense, Nick Foles. 1st down coming up. And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver. Foles is going to take it from the gun. Throw to the left. Brent Selleck makes the catch. He stacked up at that point.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Offense lines up here. Foles will take it from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. They'll mark him at the 34.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a 1st down.
1st down here after the completion. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. Gonna go draw. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. 2nd down coming up. Nick Foles from the shotgun. The catch is made for a gain of about 5. This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit. And Matthews is lined up in the slot. 3rd and 8. And he's forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. And it's thrown incomplete. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And he hauls it in. Stiff arms to stay on his feet.
That's a tackle at the 48.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Has his man.
He's tackled at the 28.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
Has his target.
And he's brought down by Ryans.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. When it's zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Washington in the end zone. Touchdown.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
The Redskins will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. It's Boykin with the return, just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Eagles have a player down here, so we're going to take a quick injury timeout. First and 10, and now here's the handoff. Games may be fine.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Foles has got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Second down and 4.
Out to Cooper. Cooper tackled down.
Wide receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 38. McCoy.
Good piece of tackling.
McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Macklin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. He'll get it again. LaShawn McCoy with a nice piece of running on that play.
The Eagles' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Foles takes it from the gun.
Brent Selleck makes the catch.
Picks up about 2.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Offense lines up here. Second and 8. The give. Middle. McCoy taken down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Offense lines up here. Third and 3. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. Nice tackle.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
The Redskins break huddle and show a jumbo look. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down. Second and short following the run. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. gets the handle here. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The quarter is about to end. One more play first. He'll fire it out to the left. That leads us to second down. The Redskins come out in a jumbo set. Looking across the middle, brought down at the 29. We're early in this game, but this defense must figure out a way to cover up this tight end because he's putting up big numbers.
I don't know if they can stop him, Jim. It's so hard for defenses now to come up with ways to stop these tight ends. They look like power forwards of the NBA. They're big, they're strong, they're fast. What do you do?
And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins. When you look at the numbers to this point, right now it's all about the tight end, Phil.
It is. You know, it used to be you only double-team wide receivers to the outside of offensive formations. Now these tight ends are so good, you have to double-team the guy inside. I suggest the defense start trying to do that.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Redskins approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. That catch gives him a first down. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
You know, you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Catch made. It's a touchdown.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. The extra point is good. The Redskins were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. And Brandon Boykin will field this kickoff. He's taken down at the 30. The Eagles get ready to start their drive. McCoy lines up in the backfield. First down at the 30. Foles, handoff. McCoy's met after a gain of 3. This will be second down. Cooper's in the slot. Foles is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Running room gets about 4 yards that time. Third down on the way. And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. The Redskins lined up in the pistol. First down at the 20. Jenkins able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Jackson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Has is his target. In the books. Touchdown.
Well, want to play for the touchdown, and I'll tell you, in the NFL, there's so many good players on offense now, you can never have enough points, so keep padding on that lead. Good job. Good score.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. It's good. The Eagles will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-0. And now Johnson. And he'll step out. The Eagles bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Foles is back in shotgun formation. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. Second down after the incompletion. McCoy on the screen.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
This play set up by the long gainer. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Offense lines up here. Midway, second quarter. Sproles. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Third down and 8. Launches it down the field, but they can't connect.
And quarterbacks love to throw the football high and far down the field. That time the quarterback doesn't do that, and he underthrows the receiver.
The Redskins will begin their drive from the 31 now. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And gain maybe 4.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Second down and 5. Tosses the football. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The jumbo set on the field. Third down and 3. Another handoff right back to him.
Number 17, the ball carrier on the play.
Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. The Redskins have it at the 39. He's got a little bit of daylight here. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown.
Well, it was a wonderful run by the running back, no doubt about it. He gets the touchdown. But let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They blocked him up front, gave him that opportunity, and then he made it happen.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Extra point was good. The Eagles have really just been outplayed in every facet of this game. Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 28-0. He's got a chance to return this one. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Kickoff return 14 yards. Number 13 on the return.
The Eagles come to the line, starting the drive at the 37. Cooper's lined up in the slot. Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 37. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one.
Coming up at the half, it's the EA Sports Halftime Show, sponsored by Verizon.
Nick Foles will take the snap from out of the gun. Takes it from the gun. Brent Selleck makes the catch. The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7. They're in the hurry-up mode. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Going for the deep ball. Could have been intercepted.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Redskins come onto the field now for this next series. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. They'll go ground, and D'Amico Ryans makes the tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Brings it in. Brought down at the 38. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Redskins come out. Jumbo package on the field. Finds Reed. Jenkins is the one who brings him to the ground.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a 1st down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The Redskins step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. And with these incredible rushing numbers, it's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Looking to go down the field here. Ball's picked off. Tackles made. So that's going to do it for the first half. Redskins are up in this one. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Johnson's going to start his return. That brings the play to an end. The Eagles getting ready now to start their drive. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And Matthews is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Foles has got it in the gun. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
Another touchdown to increase the lead.
That's a terrible job by the offense. They just give the ball up. Well, the defense says, hey, we'll take it. And look at that, to take it all the way back for the score.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
Johnson's got a chance to return this one. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Eagles come to the line. They'll start this drive at the 33. And Matthews is in the slot. First down at the 33. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The Eagles have struggled in pass protection. Foles has tried to drop back and make plays, but he's been under pressure all game long.
Oh, boy, watching a quarterback in a day like today, I'm glad I'm up in the booth because that is some beating he is taking, but he's hanging in there tough.
Second down coming up.
And Matthews is a receiver in the slot. Foles will take it from the gun. On the money. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up.
Nick Foles from the shotgun. Got the completion.
They bring him to the turf.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
It's now second down.
And Matthews is lined up now as a slot receiver. Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
It'll be 3rd and 7 now after that incompletion.
It's Sproles in the backfield. Foles takes it from the gun.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Good job with the safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
The punter awaits the snap. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
To the ground. Cox is in on the tackle. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going. Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
First down at the 31. Right back to the ground. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They bring in the extra tight end. Again, they'll lean on him. And gains about 1.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. On the money. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good. The offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open. This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Offense lines up here. 2nd and 6. They feed it to him one more time, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Redskins offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
3rd and 9. Still got it after the play action. Secures it with 2 hands. Looking at the numbers, you see why a good tight end can be so hard to stop in this league, partner.
Yeah, you absolutely can. I'll tell you what, defenses are going to have to change as time goes on. And what I mean by that, linebackers are going to have to be big, and they're going to have to run and cover like a defensive back.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Eyeing that left side. And he's brought to the ground.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. They'll go ground.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
This long drive continues. 2nd and goal from the 6. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Well, in the NFL, no lead is ever safe. So when you got the lead, you push it on in there, score another touchdown, and keep putting the pressure on your opponent.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. They're going to take another look at this one to try to determine if it was an accurate spot.
Well, Jim, when there's a challenge of spotting the football, what they're doing when they go to replay, they're trying to see it has to be clear. In other words, it can't be they're not going to move it 1 inch or something like that. They have to have a spot on the field where they clearly can see that the spot was not right for them to change where it was spotted.
On the field stands.
And after a quick review, the word has come in. The play on the field will stand.
Good job by the offense getting the 1st down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
The Redskins will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. It's Boykin with the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Eagles come onto the field for their next series. First down and 10. And the pass incomplete. Coming up, 2nd down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
It's intercepted! Unstoppable. The 10 inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. Johnson's got it. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
Number 13 on the turn.
The Eagles will begin their drive from the 31 now. Puffs lined up in the slot. The Eagles snap it at the 31. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Well, you got to be tough to be a quarterback. That time the quarterback has to get outside the pocket because of the pressure. And then just before he gets rid of the football, he takes a big hit from the defense. So, good job by the QB.
2nd and 10. Reaches out and grabs it. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Number 25.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's brought down.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Foles is going to take it from the gun. Jeremy Maclin makes the grab.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 42. McCoy is going to secure the handoff. Rock for a loss on that play.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down here after that run play. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
On the way, 3rd down. Sproles is in the backfield. Foles is standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. And Matthews has got it. First down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
And Matthews is going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Eagles will take the snap from the 30. They're setting up screen.
all you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to
Runs it across. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Ah, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Makes the reception.
And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
They came out here in the first half and established the run, and they haven't let up since halftime.
They haven't. We have a very good run offensive line out here today. We got a really good running back, and the coaches, they kept giving the running back the football, and they are getting it done.
And he's taken down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Redskins snap it at the 36.
Getting sacked again.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Eagles come out for the next possession. McCoy lines up in the backfield. Foles will take it from the gun.
The defense gets a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Second down here.
And Matthews is in the slot. Nick Foles from the shotgun. Finds his mark. Macklin's marked down after a gain of 4.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
Foles is back in shotgun formation. Gets it out for the completion.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Wants to give it a go here. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. They face first down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it is. He's in the clear, the 30.
Redskins offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down.
The Redskins in the pistol formation. And Morris is taking the handoff. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Double tight end formation. Good coverage that time as this goes incomplete.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Second down following that incompletion. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's forced to the ground.
You got to learn to make adjustments during the game. And this quarterback's going to have to learn to get rid of the football, getting sacked way too much, too many hits. Get rid of the football faster.
The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And the kick is good for 3.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
And Brandon Boykin will field this kickoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. McCoy's got it on the handoff. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. The Eagles trail right now, and you wonder how much the running game stays a part of the game plan. McCoy's had a lot of trouble finding space, and here in the second half, they can't continue to wait.
Yeah, good point, Jim. How long do you wait on this running game? And the running game is all about power, and the offensive line has not had that today. That's why they're losing here in the second half.
Foles takes it from the gun.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
Now looking at third down. It's Sproles in the backfield. Foles has got it in the gun. Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
Got to give the defense credit. Third and short, the pass is completed, and they come up there and just smack the receiver, take him down before he can get the first down.
Set up return. Here he goes. In on the stop. First down here. The jumbo set on the field. Handoff, and he'll go to the left. Fights through contact, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Second and short following the run. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
First down at the 40, and that's a 2-yard gain. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Goes to the left, and there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The defense comes out of the dime. Throws to the right. Interception. He's brought to a halt.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Man, intercepted! And he's out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Redskins break huddle and show a jumbo look. 1st and 10. And Ryans is able to swat the pass away.
Ah, nice job. That quarterback, he was watching the quarterback. He's all over the receiver, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
I love seeing the post route against defenses that are up there being aggressive, trying to stop the run. You go down the field. How about that? Stick that foot into the ground, make that break at 10 yards, and run right down the middle of the field on that post route.
They're going back up top. Shrugs off the first hit. The defense gets the sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Pulls it in. Smith's there to make the tackle. The Redskins signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. One more snap and we can call it a day. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done, and